Hello everyone, this is James from 3D Printing Reviews again, and today I'm just bringing you a quick video. Basically it's another video in the Printrbot Metal Plus upgrade series. A couple of weeks ago Printrbot released their new G2, I think it's called, controller board, and Brook from Printrbot tweeted out about it and some of the other upgrades that they're doing. They made videos about. So I contacted Brook and he very kindly has sent me like a little care package of a few upgrades for the Printrbot Metal Plus. So I thought we'd just have a quick look on Printrbot's website so we can see what upgrades and parts they do, and then I'll unbox the little package that was sent to me. So as we can see here, here's the new Printrbot G2 board, and that is basically a 32-bit control board for their printers. Obviously, you'd need to put a different type of firmware on. That's very clear here. So this is completely different from the Marlin-based firmware that they've used previously. So if we just have a look down here and have a look at the other pictures that they've got. And this is like a little board that sits on top of the board, of the control board. And then there's some other pictures of them both together. So yeah, that's basically their new control board, which does look very interesting. There's a video that Brook has made on their website and on YouTube, obviously. So let's go back and have a look at the other upgrades. Obviously you've got some purpose-built packages for either the Simple or the Play, which includes a heated bed, an extended bed as well by the look of it, or is it, no, just a bed, power supply upgrade, etc. A Z upgrade for the Simple, and then they also released two new upgrades, which is a 4-start lead screw Z upgrade for, I think they've done it for all their printers. If we just click into here, yeah, so the Play, the Simple, Simple with Super Z, and obviously the Plus, which is what I've got. So basically that is a much more precise and easier motion Z upgrade. Again, Brook's done videos on how to upgrade, or on the actual lead screws themselves, and how to upgrade each of the current line of printers. So again, check those out if you would like. Let's go back, and there's just one more upgrade, and that's the new Gearhead Extruder V2. So this, again, a bit further down you'll see that there's a video explaining everything, but it is a much tighter channel for the filament to go through, so it should be really good for flexibles and all other filaments. So yeah, that's another, and again Brook shows how to fit this upgrade on the Plus. If we just go to parts, there's actually a couple of parts in this section that are new as well. So certainly my Plus, the aluminium, or the idler pulley here on my Plus is a Delrin blend, I think. It's like a plastic 2-part assembly, and you can see Brook's just holding one there. So this is an upgrade for those. This is all one-piece milled aluminium with 2 bearings in rather than the one of the previous one. So that's another recent release upgrade. And then the last thing that they released recently is the LED strip. So obviously you've seen that I've got LEDs in my Plus, but that's literally just to provide light for when filming time lapses, etc. Well, this LED strip is an RGB strip of just 3 LEDs, and and so they're RGB, red, green, blue, but they can be controlled via G-code commands into the either through the terminal or actually into your G-code, start G-code or wherever. So that's a really cool upgrade, and they've actually made it so it's compatible with the revision F printer boards, so you don't necessarily need to get their new G2 board, which is a brilliant idea. So yeah, so that's basically the parts that they released recently. You can see here they've got many other parts that you could come and buy if you needed them. You can actually buy the individual parts for the Ubus 13S now, which is really handy. G2 belt if you need to upgrade that, because obviously this G2 belt and nozzles are all consumable, so should be upgraded or replaced relatively regularly if needed. So yeah, so that's a few of the parts that they've got on there. So I'm going to set up the other camera and we'll have a look at see what Brook has sent me. So I'll be there in a second. Okay, so here we are with the little care package that Brook from Printrbot kindly sent me. So you might be thinking, well, why has Brook sent him some stuff for his Printrbot? Well, basically, Brook had seen the videos that I'd done with the upgrades that I've already done, and basically he really likes to support the community with all their printers, really. So, you know, I sort of said to him, oh, you know, it'd be really cool if you could send me some stuff to feature in some videos, as well as to upgrade my printer. So so that was basically all we said, really. And I'd previously bought stuff from Printrbot anyway. So like a couple of weeks later, this package comes through the door. So let's have a look and see what Brook has kindly sent me. So I've already opened it just to have a quick peek anyway. So now that obviously we looked briefly at those upgrades a second ago. So what basically Brook has sent me is what we just briefly looked at, other than the new printer board G2, which is totally fine. That's not really something that I necessarily need. This is more of a mechanical upgrade. I'm going to have to play around with the firmware anyway, purely to get the LED strip to work. So let's have a look at that first. So that's the LED strip and what you get, and it's basically just a 3 LED. Let me just zoom in a bit for you, and then we'll focus in. There we go. So it's just a 3 LED strip with a connector on one end, and then you get basically an interface cable. And as I said in the last clip, this has been made compatible with the Revision F board, which is what my Metal Plus uses. So I'm about to hook this up. I've got to play around with the firmware, because that was a feature that they added into a later build, but that shouldn't be a problem. So that's the first thing that was in my care package. So let me just zoom back out and we can have a better look at what we've got. There we go. So the next thing that came is the aluminium idler pulleys, 3 of those. And again, they are what we just looked at. There we go. Let's break that open and have a look and see what exactly those individually look like. So they're really nice one-piece milled aluminium. Really nice and light. Got the bearing in there, and then one pushed in the other end as well. So obviously the Metal Plus uses 3 of those. 2 on the bed and then 1 for the X axis. So the next thing we got was the geared extruder V2. Now obviously you'll know that from my previous upgrade videos that I'm running a E3D Titan clone in mine, with also the spanner hands upgrade for the blower fan, and of course I'm running a V6 hot end. But I'm going to try and get this geared extruder to work with the Titan, with the E3D V6. So I'm basically going to be replacing my clone Titan extruder with the Printrbot geared extruder V2. Hoping that everything still lines up and everything like that. I may need to print an adapter to go in there for the hot end, but that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, there's the geared extruder. And then the last upgrade that Brook kindly sent me, let me zoom out for that because it's quite long. There we go. Is the 4 start lead screws. Let's get that box out of the way. So these are the ones that are long enough for the Metal Plus. You get the couplers here, and then these new Delrin nuts, which are the ones that actually sit on the Z carriage. So and obviously if you go and watch the videos that Brook made for these upgrades, you'll see that these can actually be upgraded within about 15 minutes. It's a very quick upgrade. So I think they'll be probably the first thing that I upgrade. And I'm going to do it in a few different stages really. I'm going to get these mechanical parts done first. So I've got some GT2 belt on order. So when that comes, I can actually put that in into the printer when I upgrade these. Then what we'll do is we'll have a look at getting the geared extruder set up in replace of the Titan clone that I've got. So that these things will be relatively easy because they're just things that have got to be taken away and added in. And then when we get to obviously the LED strip, we've got to play around with the firmware a bit more. So that'll be a good chance for us to do a few more videos on the firmware side of things for the Printrbot, because I also want to talk about how you would customize the Marlin firmware and then upload it to the Printrbot, because the Printrbot uses a different method to upload firmware compared to say the ramps board. It's a little bit more in depth, so we'll go into that in a future video. But I just wanted to show you these upgrades that have kindly been sent to me by Brook from Printrbot. We are basically going to have a really nice Printrbot once all these upgrades are fitted. So I'm going to cut back to the other video and we'll just have a little chat. So yeah, back in a second. So here we are back again. I just wanted to have a brief conversation with you about a couple of other things. I've been doing loads more work on the Endfire 1 fitted with the Prometheus system. I'm currently sort of playing around with Simplify 3D, although that's not something that's currently supported fully and released by Distech. I'm playing around with it for my own personal use, purely because it's the slicer that I've paid for and the slicer that I enjoy using, and I'd like to get it to work. I've done a single colour print, and this is going to be really small to see on camera, but this will be on my Instagram page. But this is a single colour print done at 0.1mm resolution on the Endfire 1, but through Simplify 3D. So Simplify 3D works perfectly well with the Prometheus system in single colour. It's just the dual colour mixing, well not mixing, but switching procedure that's not currently 100% dialed in. So if you've got a printer that you want to add the Prometheus system to but use Simplify 3D, don't worry about being able to use it for single colour prints. That works fine. It's just the two colour stuff which is being worked on at the moment. So another quick update for you there. So yeah, also say thank you to Brook if you're watching. Thank you for sending me those parts. I'm going to put them into the printer over a course of 2 or 3 videos. But yeah, so basically what I wanted to also say is in terms of videos for the channel, they're going to be slowing down slightly, because what I want to do is basically concentrate all my time on converting the space that I spoke about in a couple of videos back, to have my own sort of space and own sort of a workshop, and then I can really feature videos and go in depth a lot more and just do so much more. So the last video that I put out, which was announcing the winner of the 3D Printing Reviews giveaway, was a really quick video just shot on my iPhone with the YouTube app. So what I plan to do is basically do small little videos like that, just to say, oh no, I'm still here, here's an update on sort of the workshop project. But I can just do that on my phone, no editing, no custom thumbnail or anything like that, just straight to camera stuff. So that's going to be happening for like the next couple of weeks, maybe a month or more. And obviously when the weather improves a bit more as well, that'll make it easier for me to do stuff outside. And that will be another little project and a video series we can do of me converting my garage into a workspace. So yeah, I just wanted to say, just do that quick little update there. If you have any questions about any of the upgrades that I've got here or that I've already done to the Printrbot, please put them in the comments. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Like I said, videos will be a little bit longer, or time between them will be a little bit longer. There'll be those little quick updates straight to camera. But yeah, thanks for watching, and keep on printing. See you later.